What's up, guys? I don't want to brag or boast, but it's me, your favorite TPS host, and today we present 10 teams that have suffered the most heartbreaking losses. And a big shout out to Pancakes for Life for suggesting this video. As always, we need you to smash that like button and subscribe to our channel. Dominant franchises like the San Antonio Spurs and New England Patriots have no idea what it's like to experience heartbreak. Such is life when you do nothing but win. But other teams have been so good, yet they keep coming up short in the playoffs. And they continue to find the most devastating ways to lose, too. Number 10, the Los Angeles Clippers. Despite owning two of the league's premier players in Blake Griffin and Chris Paul for most of the 2010s, the LA Clippers just kept falling short. This team never advanced to the third round in the CP3 era. That Game 7 loss to the Houston Rockets in 2015 was among the most crushing.
Wings it. Jones out to Ariza for three. It's good. Trevor Ariza.
The Houston Rockets will play in their first conference final in 18 years as they win Game 7.
And Game 7 at home against the Utah Jazz in 2017?
Hayward guarded by Chris Paul. Strong drive, took the hit, and won. Redick guarding Hayward, went for the pump fake, and Gordon Hayward has it.
The ball, and he'll end up fourth in that category of three-point make. They call him the truth for a reason.
So many 50-win seasons, so few playoff wins. Number 9, the Washington Capitals. The Capitals have been a regular season powerhouse under Alexander Ovechkin, but you can't say the same about the playoffs. In the Ovechkin era, the Capitals' season has ended in the 7th game 7 times. That includes some of these heartbreakers.
Set it up for Briere. Was closed off. Here's a drive by Team, and it's a rebound. It's goal!
It's fair, but it came back to Yandel. Drive by Girardi and a safe. Rebound. Score! By Jordan laid around behind. Kessel up with it there. Ben one around in front. Hagelin his shot. Score!
Ovechkin's rival Sidney Crosby and the Pittsburgh Penguins have also eliminated the Caps in Game 7. In Washington, twice. Number 8, the Cincinnati Bengals. You know, you go through a ton of playoff losses when you haven't won a playoff game in almost 3 decades. But for the Cincinnati Bengals, they've always been experts at losing in grueling fashion. In Super Bowl 23, the Bengals just had to stop Joe Montana to capture their first championship.
Motion. Montana. Touchdown, John Taylor.
The Bengals were one and done in the 2005, 2009, 2011, 2012, 2013, and 2014 playoffs. But in the 2015 AFC wildcard round, they were so close to beating the Steelers.
Lights, right? We can turn out the lights.
But Jeremy Hill hasn't stripped by Shazier. Ross Cockrell recovers in the game. Roethlisberger incomplete to Brown, but you see a late flag. That's on Vontaze Burfict, leading with his shoulder to the head of seconds left. He sends out his field goal kicker, Chris Boswell, for the winner. The Steelers are moving on, and Marvin Lewis.
Never mind the Super Bowl, the Bengals need to learn how to win a playoff game. Number 7, the Utah Jazz. Unbelievable. They had two of the NBA's greatest players of all time in Karl Malone and John Stockton, yet the Utah Jazz never won a championship with this duo. That would be courtesy of Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls, who kept finding ways to break Utah's heart.
Michael Jordan time.
Michael. 6 seconds. 5. Michael in traffic to Curl. 15-footer.
Then Michael Jordan did his best Shawn Michaels impression.
Championship number 6. Jordan. Open. Chicago with the lead.
Side note, the Jazz won 51 games in 2017, then got swept by the Golden State Warriors in the second round. Number 6, the Texas Rangers. The Texas Rangers have never won a World Series. The constant playoff meltdown sum things up. Just take a look at all these gut-wrenching losses in this decade alone.
Into right, well hit. Back at the wall. It's off the wall. 1 run scores. Here comes Berkman. Freeze has tied it. In the air to left, well hit. Back is Craig. What a team. What a ride. The Cardinals are world champs in 2011.
1-1 from Thompson. The Keister with a drive. Deep left field. No doubt about it.
Another payoff. And Martin on the ground. Andrews makes a play, goes to second, out there, throw to first. Oh, and what a play. But here comes a runner, Donaldson. He's saved. He's saved. The ball game is up.
At least Texas has the Cowboys. Number 5, the Dallas Cowboys. Okay, maybe not. Yes, the Cowboys won 3 Super Bowl championships in the 90s. Their 5 titles are tied for the second most among NFL teams, but man, has the 21st century been rough to them. It all started with Tony Romo's botched field goal snap in the 2006 wildcard round.
Field goal attempt.
Oh, it is fumbled by Romo, and then Romo's going to run to the end zone, and he's going to get tackled by Jordan Babineau. Amazing.
Then there was that brutal divisional loss to the New York Giants in 2007.
The top seed in the NFC, who swept the Giants in the regular season, and it is picked in the end zone by R.W. McQuarters, the only.
Then there was that whole Des Carter fiasco.
4th down and 2. Here's one down the sideline. Pass caught by Des.
Then, for good measure, Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers put another dagger in the Cowboys' heart slasher.
This to send the Packers into the NFC Championship game. It is good. The Packers are moving on.
Number 4, the Cleveland Indians. The last time the Cleveland Indians won the World Series was way back in 1948. They had some great teams in the 90s and even won 2 AL pennants. But remember, they all ended with heartbreaking losses. It all started in '95.
Baerga is 0 for 3. Left center field. Grissom on the run. The team of the 90s have.
Then in '97.
The 0-1 pitch. A liner off Nagy's glove into center field. The Florida Marlins have won the World Series.
Worth mentioning, they led the Boston Red Sox 3-1 in the 2007 ALCS, but they blew that. Then they took a 3-1 series lead over the Chicago Cubs in the 2016 World Series, but...
This is going to be a tough play. Bryant, the Cubs win the World Series. Bryant makes the play. It's over. And the Cubs have finally won it all. 8-7-10.
Number 3, the Buffalo Bills. Okay, so the Buffalo Bills have been arguably the worst football team in the 21st century, but come on now, you feel sorry for them. I mean, remember when Scott Norwood had the chance to win the franchise Super Bowl 20?
It wasn't that big of a miss. It was maybe about a yard or 2. And I couldn't see anything but the body language of the guys that were on the field.
Unfortunately for the Bills, 3 straight Super Bowl blowout losses followed after Norwood's miss. The Bills also looked poised to win their 1999 wildcard matchup against the Tennessee Titans, but then this happened.
Point. If they do, they need it now. Christie kicks it high and short. Going to be fielded by Lorenzo Neal at the 25. Pitches it back to Wycheck. He throws it across the field to Dyson.
He's got something.
30,
He's got
40,
something.
50,
He's got it.
40,
He's got it.
20, 10.
He's got it.
End zone. Touchdown Titans. There are no.
Number 2, the Toronto Maple Leafs. The Toronto Maple Leafs own 13 Stanley Cups, second most among all NHL teams. But their last one came in 1967. Ever since that time, Leafland has to endure devastating loss after devastating loss. Their 1993 conference final loss to the Los Angeles Kings sucked.
And that now, the shot, that's blocked. And it hurt Gilmore.
Comes back out, Gilmore gets it, and there's where Gretzky's stick came up and hit Gilmore.
Toronto then reached the conference finals again in '94, but...
Back at the line to Babbage, long shot, Pipeline had trouble with it. Adams should score! Greg Adams! Greg Adams! Adams gets the winner!
Toronto reached the Eastern Conference Finals in 2002, easy peasy against the Carolina Hurricanes, right?
Cedric, they score! Martin Jelena in sudden death overtime. And it's strange but true.
Then there was that epic collapse against the Boston Bruins in Game 7 of the 2013 playoffs. But we sympathize for the Leafs. So we won't show you the film. You get the point. They lose way too many heartbreakers. Number 1, the Minnesota Vikings. The Minnesota Vikings lost 3 Super Bowls in the 70s, and that was only the start of the torment their fans would go through. The 1999 NFC Championship. 15 wins, the best offense ever at the time. Gary Anderson was perfect all season and just had to make this field goal to send many on to the Super Bowl.
The answer should probably be yes. 39 yards away, and it's not good. He's going to Super Bowl. He's handled the pressure before. From 39 yards out. Anderson is good. He knows it. They know it.
Week 17, 2003. The Vikings needed to win in order to punch a playoff ticket.
Two receivers left and right. McCown takes the snap. He steps up. He's all by himself. Fires into the end zone. Caught! Touchdown! No!
The 2009 NFC Championship. Hey, Brett Favre, don't throw a pick and your kicker gets the chance to finally send Minnesota back to the Super Bowl.
Favre goes back to pass. He pumps. Now he fires over the middle. Intercepted. I can't believe what I'm seeing right now. It was intercepted by Tracy Porter, near side to the 40, and John Sullivan runs him down.
To finish it off, we had to include this. Don't look, Vikings fans.
McDermott is the snapper. And the kick is no good.
So many gimme wins that the Vikings threw away. And without a championship, we had to make them number one. What other teams have suffered the most heartbreaking losses? Join us in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.